Donald Trump's attorneys have filed a brief with the United States Supreme Court asking the court to grant a stay of the enforcement of the TikTok ban until Donald Trump becomes president because he thinks he can find a political solution. And I don't know what that might be. I don't know if that means that he thinks he can get the Republicans to pass something reverting it because that's all that could happen. I mean, there's a few other possibilities where he would just direct the Justice Department to not enforce the law, which is possible, but that's still murky at best because that's only as good as he doesn't change his mind. Um, and I don't know what the Supreme Court's going to do with this. They may do nothing with it because, first of all, Donald Trump is not president yet. He would not be president until January 20th. And typically, branches of government do not like the other branches to tell them what to do. Now, this is a request, not a directive, but we'll see how they react to it. Now, on January 10th, the Supreme Court is going to hear oral arguments. This is a really fast-paced move. Lawyers for TikTok have already filed their briefs with the court. They had them together in 2 weeks, and this is a process that normally takes years to get to this point. So they're moving quick. Now, Supreme Court is going to hear this case, and it sounds like they're going to focus mostly on the First Amendment issue, and that's what I have said. From my understanding, is going to be the thing that saves TikTok is this First Amendment issue for the users on the platform, because people like myself and everybody who makes content here on TikTok is exercising their free speech, the ability for them to say basically whatever they want. Now, TikTok can put some limits in, but that is a company putting the limit in, not the government. And for the government to say you can't use this platform seems like a violation of speech. So we'll see what the Supreme Court does with this. It is interesting that Donald Trump has asked the Supreme Court to stay the ban, and they may do nothing with his brief. They may ignore it completely. But they are hearing oral arguments, like I said, January 10th. And they could issue a stay then after oral arguments to give them time to deliberate and come up with a final decision. And I think we will have a good idea after January 10th which way they plan to go with the TikTok ban. Because if they don't authorize a stay after hearing it, there's a good chance the ban takes effect, because odds are they would view it as the harm that could happen if they wait till July and the ban has gone into effect and they say, oh, well, TikTok's fine now. The law is unconstitutional. The damage could be done. So we will see what they choose to do. And I'll be watching that kind of closely. Now, for those of you who like my videos, if you are worried about where I'm going to go if TikTok goes away, I do post all my content up on YouTube. I will keep doing that. So you can check me out over on YouTube, Analytical Iowan on YouTube. There is a link in my link tree in my bio, which will take you to my YouTube page. Check me out over there. I do keep all my TikToks and stuff posted there.